All right, so in order to make pages that are going to be connected to each other, we're going to have to start making the site locally again. So just inside, if you've been making it in LiveWeave and you have it in LiveWeave, you just like how you submitted them, you would go up and click on download. You could download it, and then you could just extract it. Since that's how you would have been submitting it before anyway, last last lab, just go ahead and grab it. Right click, extract, and then you should end up with a folder, that has your site in it. Looks something kind of like this, right? To start, to bring it in here, one of the things that might be a little easier is after you've opened Visual Studio Code, instead of like grabbing the files or opening them in here, you can actually grab the whole folder, drop it in, and then you're going to see all this extra start stuff again. It actually has the files and folders right here that you can get right to just by clicking on them, which is really kind of nice. Okay, so just be aware that that's something you can do. All right, that's how I would go about doing that. Now, before we start making our CSS and stuff, and we start formatting it, we should really try to get some colors together. So I'm just going to go ahead and use Adobe Color again. So in here, just go to color.adobe.com, and then you can choose some sort of color scheme here. So they got monochromatic and triad and complementary and all sorts of double split, square, compound. Let's go with compound. I never use compound. So I'm just going to go more inwards here. Come on. This computer's being very slow. And it's not really... Oh, okay. Oh, is it? Okay, still moving. So just be aware that the more inward you go, the more that generally it should match. It's going to have less intensity. And when there's less intensity, it will actually match a little bit easier. So let's go a little more this direction. Click on that, I guess. And then I'd like to do something that's a little more, I don't know, like that. We'll say something like this. It gives me a very Neapolitan kind of color scheme thing, I guess is what I'm going for. So anyway, once you have those, you can see that you'll have your hex codes down here. And then you're just going to want to basically paste those in for your different colors. So what I like to do is this. Open up your style sheet. So I'm click on style. I'm just going to click and drag this over. And let's just format this a little bit easier to see. Okay. And then this already has this basic stuff here, which we can replace later. So what I like to do is right at the top, I'm going to click on this, and we're going to just do a comment, like so. And the reason why I do that is that I can write any information I want in here about what it is. But in this case, actually, I'm just going to call it my color scheme. And then I'm just going to write down what I want my colors to be. So first I'll do like background color. Actually, we can already go ahead and actually just make it the rule. So the background color quotes, and then we'll do primary, and then we'll do color. And then we'll do accent color. And then I'm going to do text color. Okay, like that. And that way what I can do is actually grab this whole thing once I put the actual color in there, and I can grab just this part of it, and I can paste them in where I want to put the colors. There we go. Okay, so I've got this set up. So now what I'm going to do is just in here, grab the colors that I want. So I got to look at what I want from a background. I'm thinking this would probably be okay for a background. So I'm just going to grab this. Hopefully it selects it. There it goes. Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. So I'm just going like this and paste. There's the hex code. Then we'll go ahead and I will take, let's say, this brown. Control C. And let's do, we'll just do it for the primary color. It's really not the greatest. Okay. Okay. There we go. And then we'll do for the accent color, we'll do this one here. All right, Control C. Accent color, space Control V. And then normally for the black, what I like to do is just an off black. So I will do the W3 schools. And then if you just scroll down to the bottom, we can get to the color picker. click on the color picker, and then I will click on use HTML5. Just click on this little guy here, bring it all the way to gray, and then I just bring this down till it's, you know, like an off black, and then we'll just hit OK. And then there's my hex code. It's going to take that, Control C, go back here, and space Control V. Okay, and let's put semicolons on these so that way they're ready to go. All right, so now I have my basic color scheme. I have my text color, an accent color, my primary like color, and then a background color. Now you could have more than those. I'm just trying to get some, you know, basic colors going. But definitely, you know, explore, do your own colors. You don't have to do these colors, and so on and so forth. All right, so that's good. Let's go to the next thing.